Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy, Barbecue Chief, back at it again. Chiefs NFL season 2021-2022 starts tomorrow night. I hope you all enjoy. Here's my picks for this week. You will have a running total of picks through the weeks in this corner right here. You can't see my fingers right here. I'll put arrows here. In this corner right here. Right now, it's 0-0. 0-0. I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next one on the video. Also, make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon, because whoever subscribes to the channel lately, and even my old subscribers, I will subscribe back to you. And that is not clickbait. I actually mean it. Hope you all enjoy this one. Let's get. Yo, what's good, you guys? It's your boy. We are back at it with the NFL season. Week 1 starts Thursday night. Cowboys, Buccaneers. But there's so many things that kind of happened lately. NFL is ramping up COVID protocols and stuff. We are still full speed ahead on full capacity, though. And we're rocking some good teams in these seasons. No lie, that definitely are some good teams this season. Good luck to all the fans of these teams, all 32 teams. Let's get on with this, starting with Thursday night football, Cowboys and Bucks at home in Tampa Bay. I'm sorry, Cowboys fans, but I'm starting you off 0-1 on Thursday night. The Bucks are they got even stronger during the draft with some help of rookies that have helped during the preseason. I have a feeling they will be starting. They strengthened up their defense and strengthened their offense a little bit. But, sorry, Bucks go 1-0 on the season. Cowboys go 0-1 to start the season. Final score, 35-21. The Cowboys will keep it close, but Bucks will run away with it. Tom Brady will get on his high horse and take it. Next up, battle of the possibly 2 worst teams in the AFC South. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. I don't know why I almost wanted to call them the the Dallas Texans. That's the older name for them before they moved up into Kansas City. Yes. Jaguars did bulk up their offense and a little bit of their defense this offseason. The Texans, they don't even know who their starter is for week 1. No Deshaun Watson. He's been released and he has legal troubles, but I guess I'd have to see. Trevor Lawrence's first game of the season here, of the actual season, not the preseason, the regular season. You might see Gardner Minshew start, but Trevor Lawrence will probably be starter from here on out. I actually see the Jacksonville Jaguars winning week 1 against the Texans in Houston. Final score 28-24. It's going to be a close one. Defenses, Texans lost a lot of defensive players. Jacksonville did gain a few, but they did not gain enough, I don't think. That's my score. 2 down. 14 left to go. All 32 teams play on week 1. Next up, Chargers in DC playing the Washington football team. And man, Chargers with Herbert now as a second-year player playing at the helm of the Chargers versus Ryan Fitzpatrick, who did them a really good, or did Miami really good in the postseason, or in the regular season, till Tua came in, and then Tua got injured, and Ryan Fitzpatrick came back. Ryan Fitzpatrick versus Justin Herbert. This is going to be another close one, but I still think the Chargers win it out. Yes, both defenses have gotten stronger. Joey Bosa's back. So many other players are back for this Chargers team. Defensive-wise and offensive-wise are back. This Chargers team is going to be a lot, very difficult. No lie about it. This Washington football team does have the offense and defense to win this, win their division. I don't know if they will go even or if they will go above or below 500, but that's a different story. So, Chargers win it 21-17. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. That's all I'm going to say. Next up, Seahawks and Colts. Seahawks, the offense has always been good. The Colts offense, they have great receivers, an okay quarterback. I don't know if Carson Wentz is going to play week 1. There are some teams that will have players that don't play week 1. For instance, Chiefs probably won't have Tyrann Mathieu for COVID protocol. COVID is still a thing here. Colts, your defense did get a little stronger, but I think this high-powered offense of the Seattle Seahawks, with the defense that they have now, will still work. Seahawks win it in Indianapolis. Final score, 24-28. Next up, Jets and Panthers. They don't have Sam Darnold there. Panthers don't have I don't know their quarterbacks. I've been trying to look through so many things happening lately. Defenses are both bulked up from the draft. Offenses, Carolina picked up some offensive guys. I don't think the Jets did. I can't remember from the draft since that was so long ago. 4 months ago. But I think this is going to be a tough one. Final score, with Panthers winning this one at home, 21-17. This is going to be a 4-point game. Or actually, 24-21. It's going to be a 3-point game. Next up, Vikings versus the Bengals. Okay. Bengals fans, don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow, amazing player. I'm picking the Bengals this week. Sorry, Vikings fans. Even your starters in the 2 preseason games they got to play couldn't beat some of the teams that they played. That's not including my Chiefs, who only got to play their starters 3 quarters. That was a full half and 1/4 in the third game. Who beat you in the preseason? But yes, it's still preseason. I think Joe Burrow's healthy enough to play again this year. I think Joe Burrow will beat the Vikings week 1 in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, this offense, this defense of the Bengals will beat the Vikings. 28-21 final score, 7-point differential. It's going to be a close one. Defenses are both good. Don't get me wrong. Vikings defense is still a good defense. You might need to bulk up a little bit on the offensive side. But that's just me. Next up, we've got the Cardinals and the Titans playing in Nashville. And no lie, the Cardinals bulked up in offense and the defensive side. Titans, yes, you still have Derrick Henry. You still have that passing game that you can always run with in Tennessee. But I think this defense of the Arizona Cardinals is going to beat that offense. The Cardinals are going to go 1-0 in Nashville, winning this game 24-21. Cardinals win it in Nashville. Lions, 49ers. Battle of the two last place teams last year. Hoping that Jimmy G and some of the other guys that were injured for the 49ers are back healthy, ready to play a game. And it's right around the corner for these guys. They are another noontime game. Playing in Detroit. Detroit, you did bulk up on defense last year. You bulked up on offense this year. You have a new head coach. I guess you'll have to see. 49ers, you have Kyle Shanahan. Gosh dang it. I say his name wrong, I'm sorry. But you have your head coach. You have Jimmy G with the backup of Trey Lance. I could see Trey Lance probably playing over Jimmy G and the 49ers using Jimmy G as trade bait. But that's just me. If Jimmy G is the starter week 1, you have a chance of winning this one. So I'm going to pick up on the 49ers winning in Detroit. Final score, 28-24. 4-point victory for those 49ers. The last two noontime games. First one, Steelers-Bills. Steelers. Their defense hasn't been the best lately. And don't get me wrong, they just didn't show up in the game against the Browns. They kind of fell flat at the end after they lost to the football team, who was one of a lower seeded teams to play. Bills, if you have the potential you had last year, there's no way the Steelers are beating you here. I'm picking the Bills on this one. Week 1 versus the Steelers at home. Josh Allen's going to be just like himself. Going to do his crazy things that he did during the postseason, did during the regular season. And I have a feeling the Bills are going to see the Chiefs again in the AFC Championship game. They will see them back at Arrowhead. But that's just me. Falcons, Eagles. Okay, Jalen Hurts at their helm. Matt Ryan at the helm. See, I said that in question form because I'm not sure how much longer that Matt Ryan is going to want to stay in Atlanta. remember if Julio is still there or not, but Julio, wherever you are, you need to be a star player. If he's still in Atlanta, Falcons have a chance, but it's Ryan versus Hurts. I'm going to take Hurts in this offense of the Eagles. Yes, it's going to be a new team, going to be a new offense to run. But I think Hurts is going to still win this one. Hurts, that offense, and that defense of the Eagles did strengthen up during this offseason. So did the Falcons, but this is going to be a close one. Eagles winning it 28-24. Hey, what do you know? Hey. Voice crack. That's fun. Browns, Chiefs, 325 first start, 325 game. Chiefs, Browns. Browns, you have strengthened since you went 0-16. And you've gotten better over the years, even enough to play us in the divisional round last year. To play the Chiefs in the divisional round last year. You're probably wanting revenge, but I'm not going against the Chiefs this time. Chiefs win it. There's no way I'm going against my own Chiefs. Chiefs win this one, and it will be a close one, but it'll be a 7-point differential. 35-28 final score. Both defenses got stronger. Both offenses got stronger. Mahomes is still going to be throwing like crazy. And I know Mahomes will be ready to fight against these Browns and go against these guys throughout the season. Whether it's in the regular season or the postseason. And we're ready to go through every team we play for the Chiefs and win. That's it. Packers, Saints, 325 as well. Packers, you had a chance of playing in Tampa Bay's home field to play us. You were this close to playing the Chiefs. See, it's Saintsless Drew Brees versus Aaron Rodgers, who during the offseason had a little rough patch. Depends on who's at starting quarterback for the Saints, but I think the defense will still overpower this Alvin Kamara run, Taysom Hill, this offense of the Saints. And that Packers offense is going to destroy the Saints defense. Yes, there's still some great players on the Saints defense. Do not get me wrong. It's going to be another close one. 24-21. Packers win it in Jacksonville. No, mind you. Because Hurricane Ida did hit Louisiana, did hit around the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Louisiana is still flooded. They are playing in Jacksonville. Giants, Broncos. Okay. You still got Daniel Jones at the helm, Giants fans. Broncos, you still have Drew Lock. It's 50-50 who's going to win. It's going to come up to the defenses on the offenses. Who actually wins this one? Because Drew Lock has kind of fallen off since he's first started. A little. Daniel Jones has gotten a little stronger over the years. Yes, he hasn't had a guy like Peyton Manning and those guys above him. But Daniel Jones did have Eli, who has gotten to a Super Bowl before. Don't get me wrong. Daniel Jones is a great quarterback. But I have a feeling the Broncos go into New Rutherford and win. Broncos win it 28-21, 7-point differential. Last 325 game, Dolphins versus the Patriots. Okay, Tua led Dolphins versus the Mac Jones Patriots. Yes, you're hearing me correctly. The Mac Jones Patriots. Rookie versus a second year. And the guys that are watching this, you know how Tua did last year. He was throwing throws like crazy and beat some of the higher up teams. Chiefs, yes, I get they lost to, but they still beat some of these tougher teams. And Tua and that defense and offense both just kind of like combined together to say, hey, we're finishing this off strong, getting ready for the next season. They ended up going 10-6. Mind you, that is going to be a tall task with playing guys like the Patriots, like the Bills, and like the never mind, not like the Jets, but guys like the Patriots and the Bills. I think the Dolphins are again going to be like a second place team. They have a chance of winning a wild card spot. The Bills will still take over the East. Dolphins win it in New England. Final score of 21-14. It's going to be a close one. This defense better step it up. Bears Rams Sunday Night Football. Matthew Stafford versus I don't know who the starter is for the Bears week 1. If it's Justin Fields instead of Andy Dalton, Justin Fields has to beat the defense of the Rams. And he has a chance of doing that. He's got great receivers. Their defense is strong. I'm going with the Bears on this one. That defense is going to step up against the Rams offense. A lot of players on the Rams were on free agency, traded, and so many other things. That offense is a lot weaker. The defense is still stronger. I'm still picking the Bears on this one because the Bears' defense is stronger. The offense of the Bears is stronger. And I picked the Bears. This is the biggest one I'm going to have this week. 35-21. Bears win it on Sunday Night Football. First Sunday night game of the season. And finally, the Monday Night Football game, Ravens Raiders. Is there anything kind of to say about this one? It's Derek Carr, Lamar Jackson, who, honestly, I still call it a running back. Because, yes, he throws. But he likes to run more than he throws. Carr has made some incredible plays as a Raiders QB. I'm going to say, with them being at Allegiant, the Raiders win, beating the Ravens and the running back / quarterback of Lamar Jackson and that crew. Raiders win 28-21 at Allegiant, going 1-0. There are my picks for week 1. It's a long shot of some of these teams going to make it. But as we go further into the season, when we get closer to playoff time, I'll make predictions. But as of right now, here's my 4 division winners going into it. Chiefs. Honestly, you already know why. Bills. Browns. Titans. That's for the AFC side. Here's the AFC. Chiefs, Browns, Titans. And remember, Chiefs, Bills, Browns, and Titans for the AFC. For the NFC, honestly, I think it's going to be Cardinals, Packers. Yes, I'm saying the Packers even though it's changed. Washington football team and the Buccaneers. Those are AFC, NFC divisional winners. I will not say wild cards till we get closer to the playoffs. Week 1 starting tomorrow. Hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all in the next draft pick video. And in the next video, peace out.